Helps when you hit the button, Josh. Okay, so we're going to continue with our little Stellaris adventure, and we will see how Floyd, captaining the Venture, is doing escaping from this space amoeba. It looks like he's getting out of there. And I think the space amoeba just left. You can actually... Darn it. So got these level 3 anomalies I want to check out, but I need to get my people to be higher level. Do we have any other... I'll start working on that. Problem is, I think when you're doing this, yeah, so she's not making progress towards the, she's going to be spending 180 days on the space amoebas rather than colony ships, which we kind of like, but we haven't discovered any other habitable worlds yet. This one might, no, it's tundra. And if we check this box, it tells us where there are worlds. And we do have a
hostile fleet.
All right. The Trailblazer. So you guys, like, stick around for just a little bit. I think those people left. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to take them too long to make these jumps. How are we doing on money? We're doing all right. Okay. And I did hit the button. All right. Where's the Trailblazer? Still level 2.
Special project complete.
Good. The space amoebas, the nickname now lovingly popularized on Mekon, are solitary animals. When left to their own, are solitary animals when left to their own devices. All but the youngest specimens are accompanied by quasi-independent organisms dubbed flagella, seemingly spawned by the amoeba and programmed through liquid RNA-laced secretions to do the bidding of the host. Initially assumed to be young space amoebas, the flagella do not seem to factor into any reproductive mechanisms, each individual flagellum instead operating solely as a disconnected limb for its host amoeba. Flagella are capable of manipulating and even attacking objects in an impressive yet restricted range around the host, periodically returning to lodge inside the amoeba's body for reprogramming. There are potential military applications of the graceful patterns of circulation apparent in the flagella's movements. Fascinating indeed. Flagella movement modifier added, giving the following effect: evasion 5%. Good. Do I have to upgrade my ships to do that? No. Okay. We could hire a admiral, but we're not yet at the stage, I don't think, where we can start doing that kind of stuff. We are making some money. We need, let's go here, and so one
system survey
handy thing, like if you select your construction ship, right click the system, you can just, it'll build, auto build like all the available mining stations in that system. Unfortunately, we'll wait until we can do that before we send them off. Oh, we can build one, and that'll make it faster to get the other one. But yeah, that's really handy, especially later in the game when you're just got a bunch of them that you need to do. All right, Mr. Venture, Mr. England, captaining the Venture. Let's survey this system. And we need you to hurry up. We don't have any planets that are going to give us more stuff. Ooh, I want that. That's going to limit our energy credits are going to limit kind of how much we can, how many ships and mining stations we can have. I think I did goof up though in my main game, and I seemed to
Situation log updated.
We encountered some form of alien vessels in the Camglaria system. These strange objects have been flagged as gamma aliens until we can learn more about them. We should proceed with caution.
Evading hostile fleet.
Yep. Now those guys, I think, yeah, they're hanging out. I bet those are crystalline entities, yeah. Get out! Run, Floyd, run! Is he gonna jump all the way back to Menchib? I bet he is. No, okay. Should survey this system.
Evading hostile fleet.
Yeah! Do your emergency Picard maneuver. Alright. Is he doing what I told him to do? No. And you can queue up. If you hold shift, you can queue up, like if I want him to go there next, like he'll survey this system, and then once he's finished that, he'll just go to that one. Pretty handy. Trying to make this stuff exciting is kind of tough until you start blowing stuff up. Isn't that the truth with most games, though? So yeah, in my other game, like I said, starting to say last time until stuff started.
Anomaly found.
Stuff started happening. All right, so this one we're not gonna blow up if we do. Preston Structures litter EP.2's surface, practically begging for some archaeological work. Well, archaeology away then. Oh, it would be nice to have that. The construction is still going. So we unlocked the technology to genetically modify ourselves, and it basically lets you add another trait point like we had in the beginning. As soon as I was gonna get to it, but it took me a while. But apparently some people got kind of tired of waiting. It was a pretty good start. I got some colonizable planets right nearby. We just need to...
Research complete.
Yay! What else do we get? Alright, so we get some exoskeletons, and we'll get some more mining, better armies. The spaceport's kind of nice, and that'll give us, well, like I said, we're not going to bump up against that quite yet. One and all! I never use those. EP.2 is uninhabited and indeed uninhabitable, but not unvisited. Its surface is littered with tall cenotaphs carved from some mineral not native to the planet, evidently placed here by some artistically inclined spacefaring race. The monolith's flowing lines deftly chart a history so fantastical it must surely be fictional. Surely. Well, I forgot to look and see what that gave us. We'll do that first. And point defense or shields. So these are good against. Different stuff is good against. What does this do? .25 influence, wow. This is good against missiles. I think these are good against energy weapons. I don't know. We'll just pick one. So yeah, so able to genetically modify, right? That's all good and awesome, and make ourselves better, all Gattaca style. Some people got impatient with me, and apparently just started to modify themselves, and they were getting all angry and like, oh, we're better, we're more human than human. And that's one of the things I'm dealing with in my main game right now. We'll see if that happens here. Okay, what are we doing? On time. This window around. That's, I don't know. 4X games I get lost in pretty easy. I think that was just outside of our borders until just our Nicoletta.
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
By chance, we stumbled upon a faint alien signal during the survey of this planet. The source appears to be a small object in orbit. The signal contains no message. Could it be a distress transponder? Go check it out. And I think she leveled up. Yeah. She's only 39. That's pretty young. I think they live to be about 80 something. At least I made them pretty similar to my guys in my main game. System surveyed. All right, we'll have to send them. Oh, we queued one up. I forgot. Yeah, I sent them to get that energy, right? So let us kick it into high gear while we're just waiting. An abandoned life pod was detected in close orbit of Ibaka 7. It is covered in scorch marks, presumably from when the pod's mothership exploded. And preliminary scans suggest it was built more than 5,000 years ago. The crew of the Trailblazer managed to open the pod, revealing the withered remains of a reptilian alien clad in a resplendent uniform. Clutched in one of his claws was a small picture of another individual from the same race, possibly a mate or revered leader. Interesting, get us some society research. Which we still got 14 months before we can build colony ships. We haven't met anybody yet. Yeah. That's weird to give them that outfit in there.
Hostile fleet detected. Evading hostile fleet.
Space Amoeba from the Spaceborne Organics has been detected in a direct course of the Miko. Uh-oh, that's unfortunate. Guys? Cherub class? This is potentially bad. Just go on your way. Nothing to see here. Ah, thank you. Well, that was quite the relief. Well, we'll start, like, blowing those things up will help our science get going too.
Construction
Oh, and I
complete.
think, yeah, both of you guys are level 3 now, right? Uh-oh. Unemployment? You need a job. Let's do a research lab. Start with. We'll clear some of this stuff. I should have done that first. We'll do this. I should probably slow down while I'm getting ready. Okay. So you can go research. Yeah, whatever. Go research that. Oh, good. And Floyd, we'll go check out that thing that was orbiting that sun. Stupid space amoeba. Get out of here.
Research complete.
Alright, so we haven't gotten any new tech yet. Okay. Oh! We have gotten some new tech. Oh, alright, awesome. Alright, so we got our colony ships. Influence is hard to come by, so that is probably what we should start with. Border range is good too. We'll do that. Build robots. So that's what I started doing in my other game. I would build a robot to colonize a world, and people aren't moving there, but I don't know. Let's for now. Minerals plus. Should just be building these silos. More research is going to be handy. All right. They're doing their things. Construction ship is not constructing. Where is it? Okay, it's there. So while you're there, just go ahead and build the other mining station. And we'll hold shift, and then he can, we don't have enough money for that. Okay, never mind. Let's unpause it. And we've gotten a report from Science Officer Floyd England. It seems that a ceramic container is circling the star Mescal. Most peculiar. It should obviously not be there, and yet somehow it has managed to find its way into a close orbit. A special project can be issued to investigate the container and try to deduce how it ended up there. It is a conundrum worth investigating. Or we can get some influence. I think we should investigate it. Active scans of Omicron Persei 6 have picked up what appears to be a large ship deep inside the atmosphere of a gas giant. Judging by nearby debris, there have been several failed attempts to salvage this derelict in the past. Any ship strong enough to withstand such crushing gravity must be a magnificent prize, and Science Officer Mwambiwa Swanepoel has proposed a salvage project of our own. Bring it up, whatever it is, or the effort is too great, leave it down there. Does that get us anything? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, bring it up, whatever it is.
Construction complete.
Okay, so we need to tell the Trailblazer to actually start doing that. And we need to tell Floyd to check out that mug. And we're just kind of trucking along. All right, so our strike force still isn't that big. 125. Let's build a couple more Corvettes. And we've got space for more. I want to start taking out some of these hostiles.
Special project complete.
Oh, and you know what we also need to do? All right. In a masterful display of engineering, the team under Science Officer Mwambiwa Swanepoel has managed to gently raise the derelict ship on Trailblazer to the gas giant's upper atmosphere. Despite its age, the ancient cruiser is in remarkably good condition. We have restored power to its systems. No trace of the original crew remains, but we have brought our own and commissioned the ship into the fleet. Excellent. So, what do we got? Derelict class cruiser. Pretty cool.
Construction complete.
Let's send it to the rest of the fleet. We'll have it join our fleet, and that we can actually start tracking stuff down. So I think with that we'll call this an episode, and as always, subscribe if you want. We will. I'll be making other videos too, not just the gaming stuff. I've got some stuff in the works that will try and be more regular about content again. So there you go.